there, rogues. Welcome to the Rogues Gallery. Hi, Mobius. Hi, Puddleglum. I saw you. I was lurking in Stephen Kill's stream, and I saw that you showed up there. Good choice. Excellent streamer. Welcome to the search for Caden. I don't know who this caption Caden is. Must be an alternate universe. You figured you should follow since you've been watching it. Yeah, I had my 19-month sub-anniversary there. So I've been subbed to Stephen Kill for 19 months because he's a really good streamer. It's funny, I couldn't watch most of today's because there were too many spiders, but the first game I watched him play was like a mobile game that was like connecting dots, and it was a puzzle game, and I don't know, he's good. But yeah, me today, I'm gonna be playing Mass Effect, which is a puzzle game in its own because we can't find Caden. Must find Caden. Yeah, oh, too many spiders is a thing. I've managed to go through Alice, even though there are very spider-like things there. And I recently, just off-stream, started playing Dragon Age Origin. And actually playing it. I've done, like, part of the start a few times. But this time I actually, like, got to the point where I am now a Grey Warden. I never made it that far before. I had started as a mage a couple of times previous and never got out of the tower. And I started on stream a while back. We played a little bit on stream, and I was playing a rogue, and I don't think we got through the class-specific starting quest in that one either. But I finally, like, made it further in, and I'm like, okay, I'm adjusting to the controls. I'm getting things under my belt. I'm kind of getting the hang of the game and enjoying it. But in the mage quest, there's a little side quest before you leave the tower that involves clearing out a bunch of giant spiders from a storeroom. And they were occasionally dropping from the ceiling, like right on top of me, and I was jumping out of my chair, like jerking so violently in reaction to these spiders that I was accidentally hitting keys. Like, luckily I accidentally hit the spacebar every time, which pauses the game, but like I practically threw my mouse across the room when one of them dropped down. They were terrifying to me, and just like out of nowhere startling, and oh, it was horrible. It's the spider's storeroom now. Yeah, that was, and I'm generally not bad with like giant spiders in games. I don't like them because I never know how much spider exposure is going to trigger nightmares, which happens for me. But generally, I can get through it. It's fine. They're there. I understand when you're early levels in an RPG, having you fight giant rats or giant spiders is a typical fight. I think it's overused in video games. Giant spiders are overused in video games. Anytime a game is supposed to be creepy, they put giant spiders in. And there are other creepy things. Give me some weird, really creepy walking, talking puppets or something. Give me snakes. Give me crows. Give me anything but more spiders. We don't need more spiders. Clowns! Clowns would be great! Super creepy, terrifying, but they're not gonna make me jump out of my seat. Your giant spider hot take is that Shelob in the Lord of the Rings movie wasn't nearly as scary as she was in your head. Yes. I can watch the Shelob in the movie. I struggled with Shelob in the books. Yeah. Generally, like, I can get through a lot of giant spider stuff. I can get through a lot of spider stuff. But yeah, it sometimes is just it triggers bad dreams for me. And so generally, like, for RPGs, like tabletop ones, my request of GMs is please no spiders. And usually that is honored. It gets interesting if we end up going to a drow city. But yeah, your own brain fills in the blanks. And see, the thing is, I don't see them because I don't have a visual imagination. I can't picture things in my head. So that it doesn't necessarily bother me in the moment. It's if it happens to be one of those times where I'm actually going to remember a dream, I will have nightmares about spiders. And they will wake me up and I won't be able to get back to sleep. So, thankfully, along with the inability to picture things in my head, comes the very, very infrequent dreams that I actually remember. So, or that I actually am aware of. So, Shelob in your head was more sharp, angular, black widow type, not big, hairy tarantula type. Yes. Oh, and geez, big, hairy tarantula type. The giant spiders in the Harry Potter movie. That was difficult to watch. And I could not watch Arachnophobia. I like horror movies. I listened to Arachnophobia. I could not look at the screen. So I watched it under a blanket and heard the movie, but never actually saw the movie. So, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna stop talking about spiders now, I think. Unless we encounter some in this game, in which case I will shoot first and not ask questions later. New topic. New topic. Yes. There was a tweet that went out yesterday from the Streampunks promoting their merch store, but along with promoting the merch store, they also asked for any suggestions if people had things that they would like to see at the merch store. So if you have thoughts, you should go to the Streampunks RPG Twitter page and provide feedback. Cheesecake, yes or no? Yes. I'm all for cheesecake. Cheesecake is good. Now, I'm assuming you're meaning the dessert and not the descriptor for attractive people, in which case I would probably go more for beefcake than cake. But speaking of Streampunk's adjacent things, Xander was on G4's D&D game. Yes, I'm aware that happened and that it why not both? And that it was a surprise. I have not yet even investigated how to watch G4, so I've not seen their D&D game. Just too many things going on, not enough time, and so yeah. Also, Streampunk's adjacent on Pixel Circus last night was episode 1 of season 2 of Total Puppet Chaos, which is Gina DeVivo making puppets for a TTRPG game with many other people. I know Xander was in it. I think, was Abria in it? I'm not sure who all was in it, but it was a good cast. I didn't get to watch it because I was doing birthday things for my husband last night. So I will have to VOD Squad Season 2 of Total Puppet Chaos. But uploaded to YouTube at this point. But yeah. Yeah. For some reason, I picked up and started watching Cobra Kai on Netflix after I finished my rewatch of Clear Skies. And so that's where I'm at right now. I haven't decided. I usually have like something I've watched before that I will put on in the background when I'm playing a game for myself. And I haven't figured out what that is at the moment. But I don't know. I may go back and restart Eric's TBD RPG all over again. Total Puppet Chaos. G4's on Twitch. Okay. I wasn't sure if it was like its own subscription service like Paramount Plus and all those others. Twitch is not super great for VODs, especially if you're trying to watch a series from the beginning. You can, as a streamer, go in and organize your VOD library and put them in playlists and things like that. But it takes a lot of work, and it takes a lot of work as a viewer to go and find the playlist and start the playlist. But then also, if you come back and you're, say, 15 episodes into a 100-episode playlist, scrolling to that 16th episode to pick it up where you left off is really difficult. Whereas in YouTube makes that a lot easier, which I think is why a lot of people, that and restrictions on how long VODs stay up on Twitch, it's just easier to port your VODs over to YouTube and leave them. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna bring up the game because we can chat while we game. We sing while we game. We do lots of things while we game, but I don't remember where we are in the game. And so search engine features are not. Yes. Extreme difference in search engine features between Twitch and Google, YouTube. YouTube is Google, but I just here for coffee. Were you here? You weren't. I saw your comments and just realized it was you. But hi. Okay, let me figure out buttons I need to push to make things happen. A lot of games on this channel turn into Insert Game the Musical. Indeed they do, which, that's how my life works. I see something and musical it becomes. I really think Mass Effect the Musical would be amazing. Like, I want Mass Effect the Musical. I had a thought of, like, I should just write it myself, and then I was like, yeah, I didn't finish college for music. I've had some basic music theory stuff, but I didn't get very much into the composition side of things. There's a couple of song suggestions. Yes, I could do a jukebox musical for it. But even that needs orchestration done. But yeah, we have a fantasy jukebox musical already started for. I'm gonna have to just like turn that into a playlist at some point of the actual songs. But also maybe, I don't know, I'll have to think about it. We might have to record versions of them with the different lyrics to actually do. Oh dear, now I have thoughts. Maybe I could get the library bard. Including such hits as Damn Reapers, Just Calibrating, and a classic I Should Go. Oh! Just here for coffee, thank you for the subscription, the resubscription on Prime for 5 months. That's amazing. I actually have a sub goal that I set up. It's just not visible, and so I assume that will count. Anytime you can get the library bards to help is a good day. I mean, I don't know the library bards, but it seems like it would be up their alley if I was to say, reach out to them and be like, hey, I had an idea for like a 16 of 30. Yes, so that counted. It bumped it up one. I feel like if I reached out to them with the idea and was like, I don't know, I think it might be something they would find interesting, but also maybe not. Who knows? Plus, they're kind of busy all the time. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe someday. Okay, I am doing this. We do know a few people with experience in musicals. Indeed. My experience in musicals happened in high school, where I performed in them. But even by the end of high school, I was backstage. Well, I was stage managing, but then in my senior year, I was forced to be on stage as part of the barbershop quartet in Music Band, which is part of why I hate the Music Band. But regardless, and then in college, I did backstage stuff. I've done lighting design for shows and run the light board and the soundboard for shows, and just like I've done stuff like that, which is why, you know, it's pretty bad that my lighting here is ridiculously horrible, but also I don't have the technology here that I had in the theater. So someday maybe I will actually be able to do upgrades and have an actual streaming space where I can do lighting and sound design in a much better way. At the moment, I use a blue snowball for my microphone, which actually is not bad. I don't have a lot of tweaks to it. I don't have a lot of things. I couldn't even mute the darn thing before. Now that I have a Stream Deck, I have a button that I can mute the microphone with at a system level, which is great. But yeah, for the entire time I've been streaming, I've been using a blue snowball that I bought in like 2009, 2010 for grad school, because I was doing grad school online. How dare you not have theater quality lighting and sound capabilities in my apartment? Yeah. And I have, for lighting, I have these cheapo, like $22 square LED light panels that I bought on Amazon to use for office lighting, like, I don't know, 7 years ago. And I make them work. So the light panels are not actually facing me. They're reflecting off of the white painted wall behind the camera. And it works okay. It's not perfect. There are a lot of things that could improve it. But in order to improve it, there are a few things that I have to do first. I need slightly more space, so I would probably have to reconfigure the room, because I would need to be able to put them behind the desk instead of on the desk. I need to be have enough room to be able to put up actual camera quality lighting, which I don't have the space for right now. I need a different desk, possibly, so that I could attach the microphone arm to the desk, because most of the good arms are actually meant to be attached to the desk. I have one that has a weighted base to it, so that I can have it. It's actually arcing up behind the monitors right now. But that's all long term. I have a system that works. The sound is good enough that people show up and they're not like, "You sound awful," and yeeting themselves out of my stream. And the lighting is enough that you can see my face. I feel like I'm a little bit washed out, and if I had better lighting, it would actually show up. But also, I'm stupidly pale because I don't spend very much time outside. So I am indeed rather pale. But I know about how to do lighting. I know about how to do some of that stuff. There's definitely new technology since I learned. So I would need to learn more about how to use LEDs and the different programmable color options, things like that, with the newer programmable lighting, because honestly, when I was doing theater back in the 90s, what we had access to was not as programmable. We had Fresnels and rock spots and things like that we didn't have giant LED things that could be any color you wanted them to. But we were using Fresnels with gels. So there would be some more stuff for me to learn. I also never did lighting for camera. I did lighting for live theater, which is different. So the tweaking and fine-tuning for sounds and lighting is complex as heck. You still can't get yours the way you want it. Yeah, and I had a filter on the camera for a while because I was trying to color correct some stuff, and the white balance doesn't do it very well automatically. Because certain colors get washed out. Like, I don't wear my purple Streampunks shirt because it looks blue on camera. So I don't wear it on camera. Because it annoys me that it looks blue. But if I color correct it so that it's the right color of purple, then everything is oversaturated throughout the rest of the scene. Like, the yellow shelves are super, super yellow, and my hair is super, super red, and I don't know, Anyway, I said a while ago that I was going to switch to the game, didn't I? Maybe I should do that, since it's only been like 31 minutes of us on this loading screen, and I should get I think we're about done. I think the game has almost fully loaded now, so it is a gaming stream. We've just had really super long loading screens lately, so you know. At the moment, I don't have any upcoming interruptions to my streaming schedule planned. I know that we're approaching, we're in December, which means as we approach the end of the year, people will be taking time off, days off, things like that. At the moment, I don't have any that I'm aware of, other than that toward the end of the year, the archive stream will go down for a bit because the library will be closed and I won't be able to go into the library to do an archives stream. So there will be a week, possibly two, where there's no archives stream. But otherwise, the rest of them, I think, are scheduled to be normal. I think we had just finished running around the ship. Right? Ramble. Yes, thank you. I was rambling. Lord, I was born a rambling man. Wow, I never thought I would have occasion to sing that song. Going after the Warlord dossier. But see, this is why I was coming to the journal to come and look. Drop the collector. No. Oh. Let's see. We had Project Firewalker stuff, right? Or was that... No, okay, so Overlord is the DLC. We're not ready for that yet. This requires going to the Citadel. We had the Firewalker stuff that are side quests, and then the Warlord, because everything else is on the Citadel. Firewalker's also DLC, but there's like 5 missions total for it. Hi, Helgriff Dragon, thank you. I'm good with doing the Firewalker ones. It's side quest. So, technically Warlord is quest. So we should do side quest. And we could do this, I think. Data reveals that Dr. Casey was interested in the anomalous weather patterns on the planet Latesh. He had scattered probes on the planet's surface in the hope that the unnatural atmospheric conditions might be related to Prothean technology. If Cerberus could recover the data from those probes, it could shed some light on Dr. Casey's research. So they want us to go to the Homos system in Phoenix Massing. Firewalker missions are basically 95% using that flying vehicle missions. Awesome. I could use more practice with it. Overlord also uses the Firewalker vehicle, but to a much smaller extent. Alright, let's go to Chomos in Phoenix Massing. Galaxy map. Bahia, we are... This is me trying to remember how this game works. Where is the exit from here? Go to Elista, which I think is where the mass relay is. No, we want to go to Aquila. Oh, just slightly too far. Alright. Probably fuel up before we go. Buy fuel. Might as well buy the probes. Mass relay, here we come. Plot mass relay jump. Alright. Ismar Frontier, 100%! Serpent Nebula, 100%! Although, we will get back there eventually. Local Cluster, 100%. Omega Nebula, 100%. Alright. Oh, there's 3 different systems that we have to go to for the Firewalker. So Helgriff Dragon, you can basically add whatever game you want to the wheel, as long as you have enough masks to spend on the redeem. Yeah, I don't really have any big restrictions on it. If it is something, say, like you want to... If it's a game that's exclusively on, like, PS5 or the new Xbox consoles, I'm not going to be able to play it. So if it's PC, if it's PS2, if it is PS4, if it is on the Wii, those are the systems that I have access to and could play the game. Go to the local cluster and probe the outermost planets twice. Not really a spoiler per se, more like an Easter egg not related to the plot. Yeah, so PC titles, you can recommend whatever. I mean, preferably something that, based on what I play, you think that I would enjoy. But, yeah, I don't really have any big stipulations for that. So far, it hasn't been an issue. And if it was something where I was like, I don't think I'm going to be able to make that happen, I can always refund the masks, too. So if you've got something you think should be on there, you can do that. I'm distracting my... Okay, stop distracting yourself. Okay. The Soul System. Pluto! 2 probes on Uranus. I will do so. But first, we haven't actually looked at the system in this game. It's marked as 100%. But let's look at the entries. We looked at them in Mass Effect 1, but not Mass Effect 2. Pluto. Pluto is one of Sol's numerous ice dwarf worlds. It is mainly of note for being the gravitational anchor for the mass relay to Arcturus. Pluto and the Charon relay, formerly encased in ice and considered a moon, orbit each other. Pluto's orbit was circularized in 2157 as a side effect of the Charon mass relay recovery operation. Population in the gateways 9,300. Orbital distance 39.5 AU. Orbital period 247.7 Earth years. Radius 1,151 kilometers. Day length 9.4 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure trace. Surface temperature minus 229 Celsius. Surface gravity 0.06 G. It doesn't even get its own ring. Neptune. Though Neptune, like Uranus, has plentiful helium, its remoteness made it an unpromising target for mining before the development of Mass Effect Drive. With Uranus cheaper to exploit, it has never seen extensive development. The only permanent human presence is a small research facility on Triton. Population, Triton, 70. Orbital distance, 29.1 AU. Orbital period, 164.8 Earth years. Radius, 24,764 kilometers. Day length, 6.1 Earth hours. Okay, so Uranus. We are coming up on Uranus now. Okay, got this. Uranus. After the development of Mass Effect FTL Drive, distant Uranus was the target of a land rush to exploit its combination of plentiful helium-3 fuel and shallow, for a gas giant, gravity well. Today, Uranus is the largest producer of helium-3 in Alliance space. Population 371,000. Capital, Sakharov Station. Orbital distance 19.2 AU. Orbital period 84.3 Earth years. Radius 25,559 kilometers. Day length 17.3 Earth hours. Okay, so you say I should launch 2 probes. There any specific place?
Really, Commander?
Oh no, I'm probing Uranus. I'm probing Uranus.
Probing Uranus.
Oh no, that is so juvenile. Thank you, Helgriff Dragon. I never would have done that. Okay. What do we have at Saturn? Oh, dear. Saturn has been a major source of helium-3 fuel for... Sorry, I can't. There's really nothing else of value in the... I know, I just want to read the entries. Most of the planets are highly stripped meat. Yeah, I'm just going to read the entries, because I find it fun to read what they say about our planets. Saturn has been a major source of helium-3 fuel for fusion plants since the 2150s. The moon of Titan is mined for hydrocarbons. And... Giggity. And used for as a hostile environment training facility for Alliance Marines. Population, orbitals, and Titan, 117,000. Capital, Huygens Dome. Orbital distance, 9.5 AU. Orbital period, 29.5 Earth years. Radius, 60,268 kilometers. Day length, 10.3 Earth hours. I mean, I don't enjoy most, like, comedy movies. They're just... Oftentimes, they rely too much on the toilet humor and whatnot, but... That was excellently done. It was subtle, it was cute, and it was just perfect. It was the perfect level of just bringing a little bit of juvenile into a game that is mostly not. So it just hit really well. Hi, Castabris! How are you today? Jupiter. Jupiter's deep gravity well and lethal radiation have kept its moons from being significantly exploited. The largest outpost is Binary Helix Corporation's Nautilus facility, attached to the underside of Europa's ice sheet. Population, all moons, 9,100. Orbital distance, 5.2 AU. Orbital period, 11.7 Earth years. Radius, 71,492 kilometers. Day length, 9.93 Earth hours. The sheer contempt in Edie, Trisha's voice as she says it is perfect. I mean, she totally got the joke, and I'm sure Trisha Helfer signed on for that joke with no reservation. But yes, the tone of voice used for it is perfect. Mars. Once considered a prospect for terraforming and colonization, the discovery of faster-than-light travel turned Mars into a quiet backwater. Its southern pole is a historical preserve centered on the Prothean ruins found there. Immigration and development are restricted as the search for Prothean artifacts continue. Orbital distance 1.52 AU, orbital period 1.88 Earth years, radius 3,402 kilometers, day length 24,000. Day length 24.6 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure trace. Surface temperature minus 138 Celsius. Surface gravity 0.38 G. Oh, definitely Mobius. AR. Well, this one's really pretty. AR. For detailed information, please refer to the Standard Issue Alliance Galactic Codex. Earth's orbit is riddled with debris generated by bootstrap space development. Use of kinetic barriers is recommended at altitudes over 85 kilometers. Population, surface, 11.4 billion. Population L4 and L5 stations, 250,000. Orbital distance, 1 AU. Orbital period, 1 Earth year. Radius 6,378 kilometers. Day length 23.9 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 1 Earth atmosphere. Surface temperature 23 Celsius. Surface gravity 1.0 G. Who'd live there? I mean, it sounds like there's a lot of space junk. I'm not sure I would want to go there. News. Holy cow, gravity is 1 G and atmospheric pressure is 1 Earth atmosphere. I know, it sounds like it's perfectly adapted for us. With its molten temperatures, sulfuric acid clouds, and crushing carbon dioxide atmospheres, Venus has only a handful of aerostat research outposts. Population, 800. Orbital distance, 0.72 AU. Orbital period, 224.7 Earth days. Radius 6,052 kilometers. Day length 243 Earth days. Atmospheric pressure 90 Earth atmosphere. Surface temperature 465 Celsius. Surface gravity 0.88 G. Mercury. A handful of solar power stations exist on peaks of eternal light at the north and south poles of Mercury. The difficulties imposed by the planet's proximity to the Sun and high orbital velocity have limited development. Population 340. Orbital distance 0.39 AU. Orbital period 88 Earth days. Radius 2,240 kilometers. Day length 58.7 Earth days. Atmospheric pressure trace. Surface temperature 430 Celsius. Surface gravity 0.38 G. Yeah, I like, they have actual stats for our planets. They are missing some of them. I mean, they've included Pluto, but they didn't include any of the other dwarf planets. Which would be fun if they had. Yeah. It'd be neat if in the next installment, if we are in the Milky Way galaxy, if they would include our dwarf planets in addition. But since we know almost nothing about the next game. Alright, I believe we were heading for Phoenix Massing. Firewalker, Death Incursion. Investigate Project Overlord. Only if they also include all 79 of Jupiter's moons as well. Oh boy. Alright, so I'm in Phoenix Massing. I want to do Firewalker, but I don't want to do Overlord yet. So that'll be fun. But first, let's look around in Tasra. Ahur. No reason to put off Overlord, unlike a rival. Okay. It can be a little difficult, but well achievable early on. Okay, I was just told that it took a long time. But if there's not a reason to put it off, then sure. By normal standards, a large rock planet, Ahur Fiery, is constantly scorched by the white, bright giant in it. Blah, blah. I don't know why my brain couldn't parse that sentence. My brain kept insisting that the word clouds was in there somewhere, and it threw me off. I will restart. I mean, I don't mind a lengthy side quest. So, if it is not an issue with I should be more advanced before doing it, then I don't have a problem doing it now since we're in the system. And it is a side quest! Let me try this once again. By normal standards, a large rock planet, Ahur Fiery, is constantly scorched by the white, bright giant it orbits. A dense atmosphere featuring hydrogen, helium, and clouds of vaporized magnesium float over its iron-rich core, making for a truly hellish landscape. Its spectacular temperature prevents any practical exploitation. Orbital distance 0.6 AU, orbital period 0.4 Earth years, radius 10,560 kilometers, day length 46 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 90.59 Earth hours, Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature 1,445 Celsius, and surface gravity 4.6 G. That is an astronomical temperature. We've got the rich.
Probe launched.
Lord Portico! Hi, welcome, how are you?
Probe launched.
Also one of the few places in the game with a fight don't have to win in order to progress the plot. There used to be an achievement for winning said battle, but it's not in Legendary Edition. Cool. 1 a.m. D&D session. Thank you for redeeming things to take care of me, Portico. Oh, it ended at 1 a.m. I have my superhero game tonight. It's going to be the last game, because we were only playing 3 sessions. And I only fell unconscious once last week. Oh, you're getting Overlord confused with a rival. So is it one that I should wait to do?
Probe launched.
Because I thought I had been told that I should wait on
Probe
Overlord.
launched.
Oh, ignore the bit about the battle you don't have to win. Okay. Ooh, that's a good spike.
Probe launched.
Emergency D&D sounds like a thing that needs to happen. Quick, I need an emergency D&D session.
Probe away.
Alright, we'll leave this at moderate. No! Why did I do that? Didn't mean to back out entirely. What do we have here? Thought of Pi, ever upward, is the second planet orbiting the white star Tasra. Thought of Pi's pressure cooker atmosphere and of carbon dioxide and ethane serves as a greenhouse to an already boiling hot surface. Cobalt compounds are frequently found on its crust, giving spectacular blue tinges to land. Scans from orbital probes indicate its crust contains deposits of platinum, likely to be as unexploited as its sister planet Ahur. Orbital distance 1.7 AU, orbital period 1.7 Earth years, radius 6,016 kilometers, day length 60.8 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 118.08 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 1,271 Celsius, surface gravity 0.9 G. 80s action hero Shepard. Yes. Cobalt compounds. Cobalt outposts. Yes. That would be very different.
Launching probe.
This is
Probe launched.
Cobalt, which, if I'm remembering correctly, was the name of Xander's superhero in Callisto 6, wasn't it? His character was named Cobalt. Which is, of course, my brain currently relates everything to the streampunks, so...
Probe away.
Bitch.
Probe launched.
I could really use more Ezo. Give me Ezo.
Probe away. Launching probe.
I don't remember most of the characters' names, or at least I don't remember which is which all the time. Like, I know Lacey.
Probe launched.
I don't remember most of the character names off the top of my head. It's just, I have bad memory. But Cobalt I remembered because blue. And it was very intrinsic to his character. He said enough spike.
Launching probe.
But yeah, we're done at that planet. One more planet in system here. Enter orbit. Ishasara. A gas giant, Ishasara is composed mostly of hydrogen and nitrogen. In orbit, its orbit in recent years has taken it close to the mass relay in this system, making it a popular stop for scoop ships to refuel the hydrogen in their thrusters before moving on. Orbital distance 3.8 AU, orbital period 5.7 Earth years, radius 22,769 kilometers, day length 14 Earth hours. We don't get a temperature on this one. You were trying to remember the atomic number for Cobalt and realized that it would definitely be faster to just Google it instead of going through the periodic table song. Yes. Not to be confused with COBOL, the programming language invented by Grace Hopper. Ooh. Base ice cream trucks sounds really good. I do enjoy a good ice cream. Why am I launching any probes here? Scanner results are poor. I don't need that. That said, about ice cream, I disagree with my favorite ice cream. In space, no one can have ice cream. No! I hadn't noticed that it was poor, Helgrif Dragon. Yeah, I disagree with my own favorite ice cream because my favorite ice cream is pistachio. I love pistachio flavor ice cream, but all of the pistachio flavor ice creams either have almonds or pistachios in the mix as well. But I don't like soft nuts. So I don't want the almonds. I don't want the actual pistachio nuts. I just want the pistachio flavored ice cream. But nobody makes that. So if I want it, I would have to make it myself at home. Zoidberg's away. Oh no. Or of course if it's Uranus. Because Portico missed us probing Uranus. Ikuna. First discovered by the Quarians at the turn of the century, Ikuna is habitable, but a second-tier choice for most species. Circling an orange sun, Ikuna averages below freezing temperature. This led development firms to colonize at the planet's equator, where the climate is tolerable for agriculture. Quarians, seeking a homeworld of their own, petitioned the Citadel Council for the right to take over Ikuna, but they had already settled a few 100,000 Quarians on the planet before approaching the Council. Seeing this occupation as an illegal act, the Council turned a deaf ear to Quarian pleas and gave the world to the Elcor, who could withstand the high gravity of the world far better. The Quarians squatting on the planet were given one galactic standard month to leave, at which point their colonies would be bombarded. The junk left behind by the fleeing Quarians clogs up portions of the landscape to this day. Non-Elcor visitors to Ikuna are advised to use personal or vehicular mass effect fields to lighten the pressure, as the surface gravity will otherwise cause health and mechanical problems. Colony founded 2103 CE. Population 221,256,200. Capital Bel Shadi. Elcor Durawunofen. Orbital distance 1.6 AU. Orbital period 2.3 Earth years. Radius 10,206 kilometers. Day length 36.4 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 1.4 Earth atmosphere. Surface temperature minus 37 Celsius. Equator mean temperature 15 Celsius. Surface gravity 4.1 G. Oh dear. What happened? Oh yeah, link permission is good, at least for anything that's not a clip from the channel. They changed the name from Uranus to end that stupid joke once and for all. What did they change it to? Eurectum. Yes, okay. Oh gosh darn it. Robot. I am sorry, Helgriff Dragon. I don't know how to fix that. Let me try. You have a minute in which you could post the link without getting timed out. I don't know if that undoes the timeout. Ben & Jerry's does do a pistachio ice cream, but it's pistachio, and it has pistachio nuts in it, which I specifically don't want the nuts. I just want the ice cream. But theirs is a really good one, and I will often just eat around the nuts. Okay. I was hoping that by giving you the permit, it would let you actually chat, because I thought that Moobot had timed you out entirely, and I didn't want that. I'm not 100% certain that that fix and will let you just chat like normal, but fingers crossed. I've only been doing this a year.
launched.
It's mostly, if you have a link that you want to post, you just need to ask first so that we can throw up a permit for you so that you can post it without getting in trouble with Moobot.
Launching probe.
Which is mostly because there's just too many times when people will just randomly come in and drop links into the chat without asking, and they're generally spam links, and we don't want that, so Moobot doesn't like links.
Probe launched.
Had a weird, like, 3 spikes at once, and it disappeared so quickly. Also, I feel like I'm stealing from the L-Core, but
Probe launched.
by launching all these probes, I really, really feel like I'm stealing from the L-Core.
Launching
But at the
probe.
same time, EZO! Then again, I feel like the L-Core stole from the Quarians. Like, the L-Core didn't need another planet. The Quarians definitely needed a planet.
Probe away.
Get your EZO wherever you can.
Launching probe. Probe launched.
Alright, we're down to poor. Unless I get a spike of EZO, we're not shooting any more probes here. Alright, let us... Here. Thankfully, it's also the one you need least for research unless you're constantly respecking your party members' builds. Well, I'm not likely to be having. Do I go straight to Chomos? I think I have enough... Ooh. Chomos is far away. I feel like I have to go back to Tasra and fuel up to go to Chomos. Could have gone to Typhon, maybe? I am definitely not playing Insanity. I am on whatever the normal difficulty is. Right, we're here in Chomos. It looks like there are 2 planets circling an orange or yellow star. Running out of fuel isn't huge. You lose some minerals as they get converted. Oh! Okay, I just didn't want to, like, get stranded and have it, like, have to load a save or something. But if it's just gonna eat up some minerals if I run out, that's not too bad. Trigestis. Trigestis is a gas giant named for the first Solarian astronomer to predict planets' occurrences mathematically rather than through direct observation. It has a faint ring system and 3 moons: Tadasha, Norum, and Bestia. High-altitude clouds can be seen casting shadows on Trigestis' lower atmosphere, where concentrations of methane and ammonia give it an azure color. The planet is believed to be an extrasolar capture. Orbital distance 0.9 AU, orbital period 0.9 Earth years, radius 59,031 kilometers, day length 16 Earth hours. It is a term that would be...
Launching
I
probe.
wish that they would not use mental health terms for things like difficulty levels, but yeah, it's a pretty common
Launching Launching probe.
term used to identify like the hardest level of difficulty in game. Oh, now we're down to 4. There's an achievement chain for playing through each game in the series on the highest difficulty, but unless you really like the game's combat system, it's usually not worth the bother. Yeah. I mean, for me, oftentimes I will just play a game on like the easiest or the story mode or something like that, because oftentimes I'm just playing it for the story. This game, I'm enjoying playing it on normal. I would have bumped the difficulty down if it had gotten cumbersome for me.
Detected an anomaly.
But playing on normal difficulty on this is not too hard for me, so I'm able to get the story and play it kind of as intended. But yeah, I'm not afraid of bumping it down to an easier difficulty so that I can actually play it. There are games that I have that I've never been able to play because they're just too hard for me. Hollow Knight is an amazing game. It's gorgeous. I love the music. I love the game. I can't play the game. It is too hard, and there are no difficulty levels at all, so I can't make it easier. So I just watch other people play it, but it's really frustrating because I love Hollow Knight, but I can't play it. Yeah, like, it is a gorgeous game. It is absolutely spectacular. I wish that I could play it at a difficulty level that it was capable of, like, that it was possible for me to actually play. But it's a platformer, and it's a meticulous action platformer, and I'm not good at those. So if it was a little bit more forgiving on being less precise in how you have to be able to do jumps, say, slightly less precise requirements for landing a jump, or slightly less precise like preciseness needed in combat, then it might be something that I could actually play. But I'm not going to pour the hours into it to make the minuscule amounts of progress that I would make at its current difficulty level. So I'll just watch other people that are actually able to play it, so because I love it, but I just can't play it. Even people who are good at those games will spend 30 plus minutes on a particular boss. Yeah, so it's a style of game that's really hard for me generally, and so yeah, I can't play Hollow Knight. I've looked at Celeste. I can't. Celeste is harder than Hollow Knight, so it's not one that they're just. I love them. They're gorgeous. I think they're wonderful. I could never actually accomplish the game. And if you saw me fight the Jabberwocky on Monday night, I think it's pretty obvious that I'm not great at that. So, yeah, Cuphead is another one that I really wouldn't be able to do. So as much as I like them, and I think they're very well-made games and they look really nice, I'm sad that they are above my skill level, and having no difficulty adjustments possible, they're just not something that I can play. Which I encountered a lot when I was younger. A lot of the early Nintendo games were too hard for me, and I played them because they were the only games we could play, because they were the only games around. But also, it made me think I wasn't good at game. And it's not that I'm not good at games, I'm not good at that style of game. Alright. I'm gonna read this entry. Latesh. Translated from a Solarian dialect as "it's still winter," has an almost habitable temperature, and abundant water but shows no signs of life. Regular supervolcanic eruptions in the southern hemisphere have shrouded the sun and led to a climate even more bone-chilling than usual. Orbital distance 2.2 AU, orbital period 5.2 Earth years, radius 5,500 kilometers, day length 35.7 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 1.3 Earth atmosphere. Surface temperature minus 35 Celsius, mean, minus 53 Celsius with shroud. Surface gravity 0.7 G. And we have an anomaly. We also have moderate. Is there ease? Can I get though before grabbing this anomaly? Well, we'll grab this.
Launching probe.
Yes, I hear that there is an anomaly. I'm gonna collect resources
Probe
first.
launched. Probe launched.
So, Portico, how close are you to things dying down? Is it...
Probe away.
You mentioned something about it was nearly finals time. Tomorrow morning. Nice.
Probe launched.
Although I guess you probably have to start planning for next semester too. But I'm glad that things will have died down for you a bit.
I have found something.
Anomaly detected. It's 8 weeks away. Nice. Planetary scans detect signals from sensor pods left on the planet's surface. These pods may contain valuable data. Warning: surface temperatures are extremely low. Advise keeping hammerhead exposure to the cold at an absolute minimum. Let's land and see how quickly we can destroy this new vehicle that we've got. I mean, we're taking Morden. Do I take Garrus or do I take Jacob? We'll take Jacob this time. You want me to take Garrus? I'll take Garrus. I don't think we need adjustment. Although I think I have like cold ammunition, which might, I don't know, adding extra cold to the cold environment may be good. I don't know. We'll see.
Warning. Prolonged exposure to extreme temperatures may degrade engine performance. Mission objectives located.
Okay, so we were fine flying around in the heat of the boiling planet, but beware the cold. I don't remember how to scan. Ah.
Atmospheric data acquired. Engine temperature stabilizing.
Engine temperature stabilizing? How did we stabilize the engine temperature? I don't understand.
Caution. Engine temperature falling.
How do I stabilize it?
Warning. Engine temperature below recommended parameters. Extraction complete.
I see. I go to the markers and they fix the engine for me.
Caution. Engine temperature falling. Extraction complete. Caution. Engine temperature
I do
falling.
love flying this vehicle. It's interesting that it doesn't warm me up until I have completed the actual extraction.
Caution. Engine temperature falling.
Well, that was fast. Woohoo!
Extraction complete.
Is that where we're going? That looks like something out of, like, Andromeda.
Warning. Engine temperature below recommended parameters.
This whole planet reminds me of one of the locations in Andromeda, where I actually ran away. I was too scared to do it because it was like,
Warning. Engine temperature below recommended parameters.
Temperature hazard level 2, and I got there pretty early in the game, and I was like, hazard level 2? I must not be supposed to be here yet. And so I ran away and didn't go back for a long time. And it ended up being one of my favorite planets.
Temperature below recommended parameters.
Go, 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 go! Go up! Ah!
Extraction complete. That should do.
Okay. It was a cute little mission. Mission complete. Experience gained 125. Level earned 11. Quad points gained 2. Mission summary. Atmospheric data recovered from all 10 nodes. Credits. Cerberus funding 2,500. Credits found 0. Total credits earned 2,500. Palladium found 5,000. Well. Quad points! We've leveled up! Hit it. Bump the cryo ammo if I wanted to. Charge, shockwave, pull, assault, master. I like the shockwave one. Launch a string of yeah, recharge time 6. Number of shockwaves 12. I mean, extra health, extra weapon damage, power recharge time goes down, and plus 70% Paragon. I mean, I think we're doing this. Are you telling me that you were 125 points from the next? Was I? Because that only gave me 100. Yeah, I guess. It only gave me 125 experience points and I leveled up. Okay, journal. We've done one of them. The data... Well, but we're going to end up doing Overlord, aren't we? Because we're here. Cerberus station on the planet Aite, Typhon system Phoenix Massing, has gone off the grid. The elusive man has requested assistance investigating the situation. Travel to the planet Aite, Typhon system Phoenix Massing, and investigate why the Cerberus base there has gone silent. So after that short mission, should I run around and talk to everybody, or should we continue on to Overlord? '80s action hero. This looks like it could be an action figure, honestly.
Commander, you've received a new message at your
I
private
has a
terminal.
new message. Yeah, I don't think that the dialogue will have changed from what we did. But apparently I have a message. If she's not lying this. Atmospheric data received from Project Firewalker. Commander, A very capable team is analyzing the data you gathered from the Geth's research into atmospheric change. We hope it may open up new avenues for terraforming procedures for future colonies. The tech used in the beacons also contains communication innovations that should help us develop better systems to reduce atmospheric noise. There is no evidence of Prothean activity on this planet. Okay. Ew. Right! A long way to Typhon from here. We'll go, we'll see how it works.
Fuel reserves at 50%.
Hello, Typhon! Like we've got 3 planets in system. Ponos. Ponos is a typical hydrogen-helium gas giant. Its once vital helium-3 refining machinery in orbit around the planet was destroyed in one of Aite's many wars, and Aite's extraplanetary trade suffered severely as a result. The dictators of Aite are not pleased with this situation, but they consider it a bad strategic move to be the first to start work on a refinery before eliminating any chance of other nations, or planets, seizing it. Orbital distance 5.8 AU, orbital period 14 Earth years, radius 69,740 kilometers, day length 14.4 Earth hours. Awesome, good. We'll grab a little bit. Might as well. Might as well.
Probe launched.
That iridium and that platinum. Or it was palladium.
Probe launched.
They're just not gonna give us ESO.
Probe away.
Okay. That's Ponos. Go close to the sun here. Echidna. A so-called hot Neptune planet, Echidna rapidly orbits the star Typhon at a nose-to-nose distance much like a Pegasid or hot Jupiter. Also like the Pegasids, it is believed to have formed further out and gradually migrated to its present position. Its core is higher in rock content than Sol's Neptune, the consequence of attracting asteroids and other debris as it journeyed through its solar system. Orbital distance 0.2 AU, orbital period 36.5 Earth days, radius 23,307 kilometers, day length 14.7 Earth hours. That is good on resource. Let's see what there is worth taking. Looks like we got some iridium.
Probe away.
What else? What else have we got? We may have some platinum and palladium.
Probe away.
He's out.
Probe launched.
I was like, I'm taking that ESO. It's mine.
Probe launched.
Oh, no, I saw it. Where'd it go? There was a spike of ESO. Yes. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Gimme, gimme that ESO.
Launching probe.
You think this commander may have a tiny ESO problem? There were 2 really nice spikes of ESO here. Oh my goodness, thank you.
Probe away.
I did not expect the ESO to be here, but there's A lot of Ezo.
Probe launched.
Get some more. I saw the spike. Where'd it go?
Probe launched.
We're down to poor. I'm still gonna look for some Ezo. You don't encounter it often. Alright, we may have removed the Ezo from this world. From the tiny, tiny echidna. Echidnas are cute! Planet does not live up to its name. It's purple! Moros. Moros is a small rock planet with a thin nitrogen and carbon monoxide atmosphere. Each city-state of Aite claims the rights to exploit the planet for its heavy metals deposits. Individual city-state governments maintain three small habitats on Moros, as far away from one another as possible. Nevertheless, the planet's wars have extended here, and the habitats infrequently send commando teams to assault each other in small unit actions. Travel advisory. The inhabitants of Moros have set large numbers of anti-personnel and anti-vehicular mines at common choke points across the planet. Records of the mines' locations are extremely unreliable. Civilian travel is not recommended. Colony founded 2150. Population 27,800. Capital none. Orbital distance 2.9 AU. Orbital period 4.9 Earth years. Radius 4,025 kilometers. Day length 60.7 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 0.16 Earth atmosphere. Surface temperature minus 73 Celsius. Surface gravity 0.35 G. So here too.
Probe away.
Don't have a lot of probes left. Going to search for the Ezo first. This place is rich in minerals, though.
Probe away.
Come on. We got what we got. No there.
Probe away.
Alright, we'll take the iridium. Might as well, might as well. What do we got? Gimme that Ezo.
Probe away.
I'm gonna run out of probes.
Probe launched.
Totally gonna have to go back and buy more probes before we move on to the next planet. Where? No, I saw it. Yeah.
Probe launched.
I think we have to come back here.
Probe away.
I've run out of probes. Won't be able to scan for anomalies at Aite. Let us go to the fuel depot. Top up on fuel. I didn't run out of fuel. That was nice. Buy some probes. Back to Typhon. Is it worth continuing to mine Moros? Still good, and it has Ezo. So we could find some more Ezo.
Probe away. Launching probe.
So while we're doing this,
Probe
does
launched.
anybody have plans for the end of the year? Any traveling to visit family or special traditions that you tend to do?
Launching probe.
My brain still thinks it's April, so I haven't really thought through anything. Plus, my husband is on call,
Probe launched.
so we have to stay in town. Which, honestly, I don't mind so much. Aite. Aite is an Earth-like world with a variety of habitable... Wow. Sorry, I just need to take 1 second because I keep mispronouncing things, and it... Take a second. Because my brain is reading ahead and my lips are not keeping up. Okay. Aite is an Earth-like world with a variety of habitable land ranging from deserts to jungles to tundra. It also possesses faint rings, an unusual feature for a non-gas planet. The rings contain rocks up to 1 meter in length and a wide dust cloud that stretches nearly 23,000 kilometers from the center of the planet. This impressive celestial phenomenon, however, is dwarfed by the fact that Aite's largest moon, Litai, is in an unstable orbit and is predicted to impact the planet within the next 2 centuries. Knowing that any Aitan venture is living on borrowed time, colonial population and investment has been orders of magnitude less than other garden worlds. Colony founded 2104, population 1,540,000. Capital Adrastea, disputed. Orbital distance 1.4 AU, orbital period 1.7 Earth years, radius 5,941 kilometers, day length 24.9 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 0.6 Earth atmosphere, surface temperature 20 Celsius, surface gravity 0.88 G. I didn't have to scan to link. In fact, can't. Morden Solus, join us. Garrus Vicarian, join us. And he. Alright, let us boost you up here. I have 3 points to spend, that takes 4 points. Let us go blank. Garrus Vicarian. Korean Rebel. Weapon. Ooh, yay! Vehicle! We get to use the vehicle! Oh. Vehicle just takes us down.
You came. My name is Dr. Gavin Archer. The situation is urgent. We're facing a catastrophic VI breakout. I'll explain the details later, but you must retract that transmission dish. The controls aren't far from your position. You have to hurry.
Alright. I feel like saving there was a good choice.
Be advised, this is a secure facility. All weapons must be declared upon entry and checked with security personnel on
Yeah, we already know I'm not doing that.
Over here, on the monitor.
Oh.
Be advised, this is
There you are. I've locked myself in a computer room on the far side of the base. There are Geth on the loose. A rogue VI program has seized control, and I've lost a lot of friends today. I'd hate to see you join them. Please, watch yourself.
Do I believe him, or do I think he's the rogue VI program?
entry and checked with security personnel on duty.
I suspect he might be the rogue VI program.
Be advised, this is a secure facility. All weapons must be declared upon entry and checked with security personnel on duty.
I think he's the rogue VI program himself. That seems like it. It was a side question and we were there for it. So, yeah, we are doing it.
Damn it. The VI's overridden the controls. We have to stop him. He's trying to upload his program off-planet. Destroy the antenna inside the dish. There's a tram on the lower level. Get to it as fast as you can.
Hey, this feels familiar. Didn't we do something like this in the first game?
Memo to all project personnel. I understand there's some concern about handling live Geth. I agree it's a risk, but the potential reward is far greater. Someday your sons and daughters will thank you.
Oh, it's so cute. Following us on the monitors. The Caden and Tali should be the ones here with me. A public display of affection on the floor.
This is an automated security update. Geth activity has been detected. Please remain at your workstations until the all clear is given.
Sound design on that was pretty good. I heard it in one ear, and so I turned in that direction.
Welcome. Today's lunch special is urban filet with egg salad.
Headed for combat.
Oh, thank you, Morden.
Fire in the hole!
Alright. Good. Still hear battle music. Oh, that would be why. come on. Do I not have an ability in number 2? Why is Pull not in 2? I just came here to get a snack! They started shooting at me! Grubs. Grubs brand vending machines. Always the best.
Enemies in front. Enjoy.
Like a balloon. Dealing from the cafe register.
Look out!
Out.
Concussive shot ready.
I forgot. I forgot that that's what one did. Oh boy. Once you shoot the fuel canister and you see the flames leaping up from it, don't waste any more ammo. Okay. Well, the music stopped. That's usually a good sign. That way. Go up here. Interior design, they do really good with their environment. Like, feels like a waiting room / observation post. This is what it seems like it's supposed to be. I've forgotten how to quick. Oh. Me trying to remember that I should save occasionally. Distorted music. At least it's not Daisy. That's cool. I love the sound design in this. I guess in this DLC, it's really good.
Damn it all. He's aligning the dish to a new upload target. He'll have a clear line of sight to our satellite. This is going to be tight.
Where we exit?
Alarming and dish access. Attention. Satellite broadcast window is opening soon.
Timed.
All upload data must be approved by your department supervisor.
Hello, birds. Power cell? They're giving me weapon amp. That really means that a fight is coming.
Hostiles to the right.
Killed that one.
Just hitting to help.
Attention. Satellite broadcast window is opening
Heard you a
soon.
moment ago, Trisha.
Upload data must be approved by your department supervisor.
I hope I'm not supposed to go out on that. Okay. Right click to zoom in with the heavy pistol? I am right clicking.
Attention. Satellite broadcast window is opening soon.
Ah! Who's shooting me?
There we go.
Right. Bypass door. Okay. I should have probably saved before doing this in case I failed it, but... like that.
Satellite broadcast window is
Crap.
opening soon. All upload data must be approved by your department supervisor.
Oh, and they give me some ammo here too. Active?
Ready for combat.
No shield. Killed that one.
I know, Trisha, I know! You've told me 3 times! I'm not in a good position. I do love the black hole gun. I don't know if it's actually good, but I love it.
Satellite broadcast window is opening soon. All upload data must be approved by your deployment supervisor.
I need to probably take care of the...
Here, enjoy.
Neutralize.
Satellite broadcast window is opening soon. All upload data must be approved by your deployment supervisor.
You need to destroy the support struts now. They have their own capacitors. Try blowing them up.
Okay.
They're behind us. This should punch through their armor. One less to worry about.
Ah!
Warning. Structural integrity of Ish has been compromised.
Not difficult.
Oh! They blew it up themselves! Okay, let's try this one.
Enemy combat.
Just need to help.
Oops.
You've done it. You've severed the link to the satellite.
Oh, that's...
You've got to be kidding. Move! The whole thing's giving way.
Woo! I think that was a Sata Heavy.
What the hell is going on around here?
Man's reach exceeding his grasp.
They called it a satellite, but I think it was a Saddle Heavy. Ooh! Mission summary. Transmission dish destroyed. Surviving scientists located. Experience gained 250. Cerberus funding 3,750. Credits found 1,500. Total credits earned 5,250.
You have my thanks, Commander Shepard. You bought us some time, though probably not much. This isn't over yet.
Oh. Tell me who you were again.
Who did you say you were?
Dr. Gavin Archer, chief scientist at this facility, and probably the only one left.
I know that voice. I don't know why I know that voice, but I know that voice.
You owe us that explanation.
This is Project Overlord, an attempt to gain influence over the Geth by interfacing a human mind with a VI. The results have been less than satisfactory.
Yeah, I would say so. What happened?
Where did it go wrong?
My brother, David, volunteered to serve as a test subject, but his mind couldn't handle the VI connection. He's like a virus now, infecting our networks and seizing control of any technology he finds. It's why you had to destroy the dish. Imagine if his program got off-world.
Simon Templeman? Now I go and look on IMDb. I may know his voice because I was literally just playing another game that he voiced a character in. That's possibly why. He was Logain in Dragon Age Origin. Looks like he mostly does video game voiceover, but also was in Elementary, Modern Family, been in some things. I don't know, I just recognize the voice. He's in Inquisition, as Logain again. Yeah, he's definitely been in a lot of things that I have experienced, so that would be why.
How does he take control of electronics?
This is a hybrid intelligence the likes of which I've never seen. I don't know where the man ends and the machine begins.
That.
You should have considered that before you started the experiment.
We couldn't be expected to account for every outcome. Certainly not the abomination David has become. David, the VI has fortified itself in the main laboratory at Atlas Station. It's in lockdown now.
So he wasn't the rogue VI, but he created the rogue VI.
To enter, you need to manually override security from our facilities in the Prometheus and Vulcan stations.
How does the lockdown work?
It's a fail-safe procedure in the event of an emergency. Normally, all 3 project leads have to agree to cancel the lockdown. I'm the only one left now. I can give my authorization, but you'll have to manually reset the other 2 yourself.
What happens if I have to kill your brother?
So
Let's
much
just
worse
hope
than
it
that?
doesn't
Oh dear.
come to that.
Don't spoil, please. Oh, let's start with Project Overlord.
Tell me more about Project Overlord.
We wanted to turn the Geth's religious impulse into a weapon. When we saw them following Saturn, we realized they could be swayed. And if a proper figurehead was created, a virus with a face, if you will, the Geth might be controlled.
That's an ambitious undertaking.
It would be the perfect weapon. Victory without casualties. We could avoid war with the Geth altogether. That was the plan, anyway.
Doesn't seem like that worked for you.
Tell me about the Vulcan and Prometheus stations.
Vulcan Station is our geothermal plant. It generates power for the 4 outposts. Prometheus Station is a crashed Geth ship full of dormant machines. We use them for our experiments.
What happens on this station?
This is Hermes Station, our communications uplink with the wider galaxy. If you hadn't destroyed the dish in time, the outcome would have been catastrophic.
What can you tell me about Atlas Station?
Atlas Station is the main laboratory where all of our VI experiments take place. It's your final goal once you've overridden the lockdown. It's also where my brother became something else.
What went wrong
Yeah.
with the experiment?
Explain.
David volunteered to interface with the VI to give it genuine consciousness. Theoretically, it should have been safe, but with artificial intelligence, there's no such thing as safe.
Then you shouldn't have attempted it.
And what if you'd never attempted to find the Reapers, Commander Shepard? Where would the galaxy be then? Sometimes you have to ignore the risks.
So knowing what I know about what happens in Andromeda regarding artificial intelligence, this is very interesting to me.
I'm heading out now.
The other stations are all within driving distance. Best of luck, Commander.
Or the lockers. Alright. Guess I was going out, get in my vehicle. Alright.
Commander, you need to find Vulcan and Prometheus stations and override the lockdown from each facility. Doesn't matter which one you hit first, but you can't enter Atlas Station until you've dealt with both. Also, keep an eye out for Cerberus security mechs. The VI has likely taken control of
Course.
them. Archer out.
Can you imagine if these were readily available? I mean, people crash regular cars. Can you just imagine? Look at the wildlife! Look at them! It's like a... It's four-legged with arms. Got a long snout and a tail. Sort of a centaur. Kind of reminds me of a kangaroo in some ways. Shoot it! Why? No!
Analysis. Defenseless herbivores are no match for guided missiles. Geographic conditions indicate an aesthetically pleasing view nearby. Organic life forms may wish to take note.
It is quite pretty. Organic life forms are taking note by printing screen. Space cow. Oh, yeah, okay. Waterfall! Also, just... I love flying this machine.
Threat detection. Enemy units
Ah. I mean, thankfully they're not thresher maws. Woo. I will take. What is this?
An emergency Cerberus data packet has been recovered. It contains information on Project Overlord that other research cells need to review. Be alert for more packets in the area. 5 more remain.
I love this. The arrow says that way. I don't think I'm going to be able to get up there this way, though. Oh, apparently saving is not an option here.
Initiating emergency reset.
Apparently that was not the direction I needed to go.
Scans indicate VI infection is present in nearby turrets.
Yeah, I got one of them.
Another Cerberus data packet has been recovered. 4 more remain.
I was before. I'm uncertain. Ooh, there's one.
Threat detection. Enemy units nearby.
Very loud.
Cerberus data packet has been recovered. 3 more remain.
Oh yeah, I already sailed off the cliff, so I think I discovered that.
Initiating emergency reset.
I think I should have been allowed to make that jump. Hi, Geek Outs!
Another Cerberus data packet has been recovered. 2 more
Two
remain.
more! Two more! I don't know where to look for them. Going to explore. So far so good. We started Overlord, apparently. Because I was nearby it, and it was a side quest. So we went and started it. I'm having fun flying around in this thing. Oh, no. still don't know where to look for Caden. I have a feeling that quest is going to continue for a while. Where I got... Must have got one here before. Go. Forwards! Yes, forwards. It's good. I'll give Shep 5 more minutes. I mean, he should be coming to look for me, too. Although, he thinks we're dead, so... There's something over there. Up. Go up. Go up. Go up. No excuse. Definitely going to forgive him, though.
Hostile activity detected.
Hi, Tony.
Another Cerberus data packet has been recovered.
What's for lunch today?
Remains.
One more data packet. Woo! Leftovers, but also pizza rolls. I had pizza rolls yesterday. Because they are easy. And I had a very bad headache. One more data packet somewhere here. Oh, I bet it's here. I'm not, but I don't want to transition there yet. Do I? I didn't get the data packet. I mean, at the moment, I don't want to know anything about Caden. I just want to discover it. I didn't get the 6th data packet.
Commander Shepard, Prometheus Station is a crashed Geth ship full of dormant machines used in our experiment. Our people there have gone silent. It's likely the VI has activated the defense shields to keep you out. Good luck.
That doesn't bode well. Also can't save. Is it that I can't save while I'm in the ship? I bet that's what it is.
Scanning area. Analysis. Generators aren't providing power for main shield. Warning, the VI infection has assumed control of the Geth cannon. Warning, we are being
Yeah. Yeah, I think we are... Okay. Giant red circles on the ground.
Commander Shepard, Prometheus Station is a crashed Geth ship full of dormant machines used in our experiment. Our people there have gone silent. It's likely the VI has activated the defense shields to keep you out. Good luck.
I have to go down here.
Scanning area. Analysis. Generators aren't providing power for main shield. Warning. The VI infection has assumed control of the Geth cannon. Warning. We are being targeted.
Ah! I see. I see. I see.
Warning. Geth cannon is locking on our location.
Yeah. Well, I will get the hang of it. It'll just take me a second.
Commander Shepard, Prometheus Station is a crashed Geth ship full of scanning area. Analysis. Generators aren't providing power for main shield. Warning. The VI infection has assumed control of the Geth cannon. Warning. We are being targeted. Warning. Geth cannon is locking on our location. Recommend evasive maneuvers.
Stop shooting? I'll take it.
Warning. We are being targeted.
Whoa!
Warning. Geth cannon is locking on our location.
Apparently being above it was good.
Recommend evasive maneuvers. Warning. We are being targeted.
Ah, get out of the water! That seemed like a bad place to be.
Warning. Geth cannon is locking on our location. Recommend
Yes, I hear you.
warning. We are being targeted. Warning. Geth cannon is locking on our location. Recommend evasive maneuvers. Shields disabled. You may now target the Geth cannon. Warning. We are being targeted. Entry into the ship is now clear.
Oh dear.
All enemies accounted for.
Attention visitors. This server's facility contains hazardous AI technology. You agree to assume all liability for personal injuries or death that may occur during your visit. Thank you.
Yay. Also, I can save now.
Right there.
I didn't mean to do that. Oh,
Affirmative.
whatever. Not looking forward to fighting that.
Now we just got word Atlas Station wants a dozen more gas for the experiment. And I hope this means a breakthrough is close. Hanging around all these dormant machines is creepy. It's like death staring at us from the shadows. I'd rather work at Vulcan Station.
So far, apart from the giant gun outside, this hasn't been too bad. He keeps telling us to stop, and we keep not stopping. That seems like it's not gonna go over well.
Lanigan just ran a simulation. If these Geth ever wake up, there's a 98% chance we'll be dead within 2 minutes. I'm starting to hate Lanigan.
Hey. Oh, it's stairs. I thought it was just... Okay. Uh-huh. Goody. Lovely.
Halloween was yesterday. Lanigan ran around wearing spare Geth parts. Spooked the shit out of everyone. Now I definitely hate him.
Please. Hate me. Thank you. Give me your answer, too. I'm half crazy over the love.
Everything's off wire. Archer declared a lockdown, but our station's already infected. What does the VI want? It keeps screaming at us. Nobody understands.
It's reminding me a little bit of when you go into the bowels of Drazana Station in Star Trek Online. For that one that was one of their Halloween events.
The VI's closing some passages.
Yeah,
leaving
Bonnie
others
Kid.
open. It's like it's hurting us. At least the Geth are still dormant.
Yeah.
To all Cerberus personnel, in an effort to reduce workplace stress, music has been approved for station
Lovely.
broadcast.
creepily warped, but it is indeed, it's the wonderful elevator music. This is awesome. Aha, I see. Referring.
Scanning area. Analysis. The objective is located on the far side of this impasse.
Oh no, it's a puzzle? Okay, that's not what I wanted, but... Can I switch pan? Ah. So I have... that pan. Alright. See how that does. Oh, code segment. I hate this one. Oh, there's two solutions, one for the plot and one for extra loots. I did the plot one, I think. Extra loot. Guessing extra loot. Well, let's explore and find out. Where this goes. I love that the music is going. It's spectacular. I love it. I love it. I love this song, and I love that it's like distorted and creepy for this, and it's great. I love it. before I go activating this, I should probably save.
Override of Atlas Station lockdown accepted.
Okay.
And there's the catch. I knew this was too easy. Come on, let's move.
And we fight our way out.
Hostile gas activity detected. Armed response is authorized.
Go that way.
Service reminds all personnel that this emergency is now classified information. Disclosure to outside parties is a violation of your confidentiality agreement.
I just go back out the way I came in, though, right? That's what I'm gonna do.
Get notes 7 through 14 are now active. Emergency action required.
Incoming.
Branch 1!
Just enough.
What much to worry about? There we go.
Oh, yeah, I got that one. Geek outs. I found that one already. It was good. I think my favorite is the music.
Look sharp. Local target.
The elevator music distorted. I quite like that. Oh, geez.
It's stable.
I mean, don't you want to shoot through walls? I would love to shoot through walls. Ah!
Trouble ahead.
I assume that means I need to go up. Alright. I tried shooting through walls. It didn't work.
Attention. This is a gas status alert. No activity detected through 6.
Yeah, lost shields.
Mass Effect 3 has some that will let you shoot.
Enjoy.
Because of a glitch, there's actually a spot in Andromeda where you have to. You have to have a sniper rifle to be able to shoot through a closed door, because an enemy will spawn in on the other side of the door, but you can't open the door until all the enemies are dead. So the only way to get past that point is to have the sniper rifle that will let you... It's kind of like in Deep Space Nine when there was the gun that was transporting the bullets. It's sort of like that.
A gas outbreak has been declared. This ship is now quarantined.
So yeah, in Andromeda, it was required of me, at least in my In my playthrough, I had the glitch and I had to shoot through the door. This is not where I was supposed to be going. Why did I even fight my way up here? It is a ship. It is a derelict death ship.
Enemies inbound.
Oh, was I just trying to shoot Garrus? I think so.
Should do the trick.
Okay. Could really use some ammunition. But I guess I'm not gonna get it. This is how I came in. Yeah, I'm going the right way.
Get known activity increasing. Please isolate machines immediately.
Watch hostile. Look sharp. There we go. Target. Fire in the hole.
Hey,
Crash one.
do I get ammo from you guys? Maybe. No? Crud. I am so gonna run out of ammunition.
Warning. Get nodes 20 through 35 are now active. Emergency action.
They're now very active, I think. Why do you keep activating my Geth nodes?
We've been spotted.
I hate the Geth Prime ones. Oh man, let's try this.
Lost here.
Oh boy. I love the Singularity Gun. By far my favorite heavy weapon. Oh yeah, that was the guy that was in the thing. Cool. A few missions where the guided missile launcher is good. Hashtag never didn't have it. Thank you. Mission summary. Successfully issued override command from Prometheus Station. Experience gained 250. Cerberus funding 3,750. Credits found 3,225. Total credits earned 6,975. I missed some there. Platinum found 2,000. Oh, Mobius, thank you for being here. We actually won't be going too much longer. I will get to a save point, and that's probably where we're going to have to end for the day. But you're not going to really miss anything. But I will see you next time I see you.
Commander, that was a daring piece of work. Prometheus Station was a success. You still need to go to Vulcan Station and override the lockdown from there. Good luck.
Yeah, I can't save here, so...
Geographic conditions indicate an aesthetically pleasing view nearby. Organic life forms may wish to take note.
Alright, I need to find one last node. Hopefully we will find it on the way to this station. Whee! I think that's the one over here. They got this one. Just gonna explore a bit. I'll probably find it. Got that one. Alright, I know I can go that way, but what's over here? Apparently just an aesthetically pleasing view. So pretty! Doing a couple of print screens there, because it was nice. Come on, boost. It has a photo mode? That seems like something I should have paid attention to. How does one do photo mode? Photo mode. Huh. Can I... on. I always forget that photo mode is even a thing. That's... Go film? Nah. Hide vehicles! So, I want focal lake. We won't stay too long here, but a couple of shots. Okay. How do I exit photo mode? Ah, there we go. I normally never do photo mode for anything, so I forget that it exists, but having quick snaps from the game is very useful for, like, when I tweet out about going live. Oh, that's where we started, isn't it? Thankfully, this thing is basically indestructible. 'Cause I'm doing my best to destroy it. Alright. This... Can't go down there, can I? That's not where the last thing is it? Doubt it. But we'll try. Oh. Oh, yeah, I got this one. Now I feel stuck. There we go. Have made it up here. Got this one. I don't know where the last one is. After I do this station, I presume I have to go back to the other station, the starting station. So I'll have one more try. This isn't my last try to get that last one, is it? if it is, I'll run around and try and find it. If it's not, it's time for stream to be over, so I should proceed in. So I can save. Okay, so I do have to go through here one more time. Yeah. I mean, we're just gonna stick with the same team because pick the people you like.
Commander, this is Archer. I advise extreme caution. Vulcan Station is our geothermal plant. They stopped reporting in shortly after the experiment. Scanning area. Analysis. VI infection is present within plant machinery. Advise caution.
Alright. Vehicular Geth Slaughter, yeah. Yeah, I'm just looking around.
Scanning area. Analysis. Vending stations provide adequate velocity to enhance vehicle lift.
Yeah, I figured that much out. Okay, alright. No guidance on the map.
Scanning area. Analysis. Debris field provides adequate support
Oh.
for vehicle.
So we do want to go that way. Okay. Lava Frogger. Alright. Wish me luck on Frogger. I'm not great with Frogger, but that was the entire minigame of the last game. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, I think I had heard about that, Tony. I don't have Peacock, so I haven't seen it. It does not appear to be the way up. Oh, use the steam vent.
Thruster velocity is inadequate to clear the wall ahead.
Uh-huh. Do I want to? I guess.
Warning. Automated controls are offline. Core systems have been compromised.
Okay. We have reached the save point. I am saving the game because it is time for the end of stream. So let me I did save. I saved. I will save again. Save game. Okay. Let me we're gonna lose sound because I'm gonna tab out. And let me do. Thank you everybody for coming. Just here for coffee. Thank you for resubscribing with Prime. Thank you everybody who hung out with me. I did not know that we were going to be diving into this side quest, but I'm having a lot of fun with it. Oh, the Caden search is ongoing. We will eventually come across Caden, whether in this game or in Mass Effect 3. We do know that he's in Mass Effect 3, so sometime we will find Caden. At least I'm not familiar with that streamer. Let me see who's on right now that I want to go to, and then we because usually I want to go to GaryCon Live, but of course they are not on, because not too many people. Let me take a look at this. Jeff's on Utopia? I don't know what that is. Jeff who? Oh, Jeff Britleg. Yeah. You know, I'm not familiar with Hallie Spud, but they look like they're having a pretty chill time. They've got a cat on screen and they're playing some Stardew Valley, and I'm sure we'll give a raid over to them. Thank you for the suggestion. I'm happy to meet new people. So let me set this raid up. And yeah, thank you everybody for stopping by today. I'm live again tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern time for what maybe the end of American McGee's Alice. I'm not sure. We amazingly beat the Jabberwocky last week. I don't know how much more game there is after beating the Jabberwocky. So I imagine there will be a confrontation with the Queen of Hearts, but I don't know if it will be tomorrow or a week from tomorrow. But feel free to stop by and cheer me on as I attempt to die less than 78 times. And we'll be looking at miniature books on Wednesday on the Archives stream, and then of course Ultima 4. We are very close. It will either be this week or the week after, where we finish Ultima 4 on Saturday, and then we will return here for more Mass Effect next Sunday. So thank you again everybody for coming by. I'm gonna go ahead and click on start raid, and we'll head over to Hallie Spud when we get there. If you wouldn't mind just saying hello, maybe throwing out a hello emote. If you've got some from me, that's great. Otherwise, whatever kind of hello emote. It's always wonderful when you get a raid to have people who pop in just say hello and offer a greeting. So I will see all of you again sometime in the future, and until then, get out there and do some shenanigans.